intro.
I'm being dead serious. Because I'm
You're-
not even going to be here.
But you're the one that's pressed for time, which is why I'm doing the outro anyway because you won't be here, so you might as well do the intro.
Arenma,
What do you usually say in your intros?
come on, man.
What do you say in your intros? I need some inspiration. Anyway, welcome back to the plot with me, Arenma. We've got Stubborn Glory to my left, and we've got Bina in the crib here. Let's get
You stunted the growth of my wings, so all I can do is say, no. I know how the cage bird sings. Now let me know where the spotlight is. The only way to make my voice heard, because I am a cage bird.
Ooh, that was an intro and a half. Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah?
here, I'm
No, it was
here.
half an intro.
No,
intro
it was
and a half.
actually more the applause that was the intro. That was
Yeah, not you.
That's fair enough. I accept that.
respectfully.
I accept that. I'll take it.
I'm joking.
It's usually
Full
Glory's job, but for some
love,
reason they
man.
want
It's
me
not
to
a
do it
job,
today,
it's
so.
a lifestyle. This is a yard. We both live together, which means it's a shared space. In saying that, thank you so much, Bina, for coming through to our humble abode, which is called The Plot. It wasn't a pun referring to your first EP, but we'll talk about that a bit later.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm alright, you know. I'm living. I'm here. Yeah.
Your skin looks amazing, by
Yeah.
the way.
Thank you.
I'm
man.
just.
So
I'm
what
just
is
the
it?
result
going
of
What is it?
drinking water and minding your damn business. First.
Now people say that a lot, but
No,
what is
no,
the
but
real,
in all seriousness,
what is
just,
the real formula?
it's just really just keeping your skin clean, to be honest. I don't really wear foundation anymore because the ones that are, in my price bracket is break out my skin. So I just leave it as it is. Just wash my face, make sure it's moisturized. Vitamin C serum, that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also change your bed sheets. There's
That
some
is
of you
what
out here that
Liz-
don't change
oh
your
my
bed
Yeah,
sheets.
you
God.
can't be drinking 5 litres of water and your
And-
bed
And the
sheets are
bed
sheets-
10 months in. That
Yeah,
does
Yeah.
not
change your
make
bed
any
sheets.
sense.
No, it's
Change your
actually
bed
real.
sheets,
No
bruh,
sense.
bruh.
All the biscuit crumbs in there. No.
Yeah.
All
No.
that dead
Oh my
skin. So
God.
don't day.
Dark Cloud is off of your EP, This Is Not a Film.
Yeah.
And artists release music projects for many different reasons. For personal reasons, for like consumers and stuff. But why did Bina release This Is Not a Film?
So
And why is it not a film?
it's not a film because it's a real life shit
Okay.
that's going on.
We know that people be like, "Oh, my life is a movie." Is
Yeah,
your
but
life
it's not a movie though, because it's actually movie shit where it's happening in real life. Like you can't switch the screen off when it's done, like, because you're actually having to live with that afterwards. So that's why I was like, this is not a film. Do you know what I mean? So that's where that came from. But why did I release the project? It was because it was the full circle process of kind of a feeling and emotion. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like I felt what I felt, and I needed. Sorry, I'm proper like beating up the mic, but I felt what I felt, and I needed an outlet for it. So I made all these songs, and it's almost like a day in a life of like a young situationship, and yeah, I just needed to get the feelings, whatever I was feeling, I needed to get it out. And so the last step in kind of fully letting go of whatever I was feeling was obviously to put it out in the world, because it's like, it's my experience, but it's not just mine anymore, because I'm sure there's other people that have like experienced some of the stuff that I'm talking about in the project. So that's basically why the project had to come out. That's why I wanted it to come out.
So it was like a personal release.
Yeah.
From the situationship mess.
It was
realm.
from the emotions attached to it. Like I proper needed to get my head right, and I needed to understand like what part of it was me, what part of it was the other person, and like just how it all comes together, and just be like, okay, cool. I've gone through my emotional thunderstorm.
Ooh.
Let me just let it go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what that was about.
I guess
How-
that's the best way to explain it, emotional thunderstorm.
Yeah.
How long was the thunderstorm? That's my first
How
question.
long
I've
was
got
the
another one.
thunderstorm?
Yeah.
The thunderstorm itself was probably, I want to say, a month and a half in terms of
Wow.
what led to me making the music. Because obviously the situation was longer, but it wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't a thunderstorm, it wasn't a shitstorm for the whole time.
Yeah.
It was just at the point when I was feeling all these crazy emotions, and I was like, okay, cool. I need an outlet. I need somewhere to get this out, because I don't want to move mad. So let me just make my songs. Let me just do my journaling in my actual journal and also in making my music. And all of that whole process was probably, I want to say 1 to 3 months, because if we count from when Dark Cloud was made, and then Mercedes to Hades was made in the February of, what year would it have been now? Of 2020.
That's a beautiful booty call song, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
That's like your Hotline Bling. You feel me?
Oh, stop it. Thank you. Oh my God.
It's because the thing is, it sounds obviously, shout out Intellect as well.
Big up Intellect and Lex of more, of
too,
course.
that
Oh
goes
my
without
gosh.
saying, but
Yeah.
it sounds comfortable. Like you fall into the song and you're like, yeah, this is cool, and then you clock what she's saying. It's like, rah.
Yeah. I was proper in my feelings. I remember the day I made the song. It was 2 days after just a madness happened, and I was just like, oh my God.
What happened? You got to the yard and there were other inhabitants.
It wasn't as straightforward as that. There weren't
Oh.
actually other inhabitants per se.
Oh, okay, wow.
But definitely, without going into bare details, like, definitely a reality got shattered. It was one of those ones where it's like, you're not like, it's like, the vibes. Like, they've told you, like, okay, cool, like, it's not a boyfriend and girlfriend thing. Obviously, I fuck with you in it, but, like, it's not. But it's like, when you're spending, like, all your time together, it's kind of hard to not put in your head that it's like, okay, yeah, he said we're not in a relationship, but we kind of are, because we're, like, we're acting like it. We might as well. And, like, basically, his mom must have called me, like, his girlfriend on the phone, and he was like, oh, mum, like, it's not that. And I was like, fuck.
Oh,
and then, like,
no.
and then after that, like, I was just proper in my feelings for 2 days, and then I knew I had studio then, like, the day when I obviously went to studio and recorded the song, and I was like, yeah.
So let me get this straight. Your reality actually wasn't shattered. It was
given back to that's
Oh,
what it was.
shit.
My
Yeah.
reality was given back to me. So it was even my fault, and this is why it's like, it's so easy, especially as the girl, to get into this place where it's like, oh yeah, this man, like, he just did me dirty. But it's like, sometimes we actually do ourselves dirty, because you knew the vibes from the jump.
No, don't interrupt her. Bina, carry on. What were you gonna say?
I'm not advocating for you.
No, I'm not. But I know you're not. But I just need it.
I feel like you're enjoying this moment.
You're
I'm
enjoying
loving
it
it.
too much.
I'm loving it.
You're
man.
enjoying
You
it
feel like your actions are getting like a bit validated by it.
No, it's not validated. But the thing is, I'm a nice guy, right?
Nice guys don't say they're nice guys.
I'm a nice guy. Yeah, anyway, I'm a nice guy, right? And sometimes, because I'm just a nice person, things that I do can sometimes get misconstrued as something else, even though something has, like, I've said people say from jump that this is what this is.
Yeah.
Because you're a nice person, it's then like, oh, maybe he. And then they're like, they take you out that matrix and drop you back in planet Earth, and you're like, damn.
I
don't know,
basically.
though, because sometimes,
Before you know it, you're in a Mercedes.
Nice
and it's tempting.
guy.
I was just deep in life in the Uber. That's why it was Mercedes as well, because I was just deep in life in doing the Uber journeys.
You're
So,
not even
like,
listening to music on them journeys. You're just looking out the window.
No music.
listening to thin air. No, but sometimes, you know what? There are the two different types of Uber deep thought moments. Yeah, there's the ones when you're not listening to music and you're just like, fuck. Like, there's just so much thoughts, and then there's the other ones where it's like, okay, cool, I can't even think right now. I need to put the headphones in and put it on full blast because these ones are gonna have to be unpacked
Wait,
later.
you're
Like,
in a
maybe-
Mercedes. Is he not like no Bluetooth, no aux?
Yeah, but
Headphones?
sometimes the Bluetooth be acting though, especially of recent.
Really?
They need to. I don't know what's happening with these, and it will even be serious Ubers as well, serious Mercedes, and you'll be in there. Oh yeah, connecting to the Bluetooth, and then suddenly the Google Maps directions are interrupting the song. So I'm like, you know what, it's fine. I'll just put it back in my headphones. The 130 Bluetooths are Toyotas, though, I'm not gonna lie. Even though Toyota Priuses are not. I have a song called that, by the way. But anyway, even though the cars themselves are not that bougie, their Bluetooth system is 30, I have to say.
It's
But,
good for your environment.
It's good for the environment.
Yeah,
It
but the thing is though, like, I can't lie, the Prius, like the Tesla too, as good as they are for the environment, they're not attractive cars.
No, they get the job done though. They get you there. The
Yeah,
music
just
doesn't
like
get
some
interrupted.
people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
Bruh,
Wow.
Walker's bag, you're not really, Glory don't really rate you still. And that's kind of tight, because I fuck with you.
But I did want to say between you two, the exchange that you did, sometimes, the nice guy is like laying the ground rules and then you agree to it, you sign the contract. And
Contract.
no, it's a
Come
figure
like a
of
record deal.
speech. It's a figure of
That's what I'm
speech.
saying.
But like, you convince yourself that you're emotionally intelligent to invest in this agreement, But then he starts overstepping with some of the actions, so then it goes into a grey area. So
I'm gonna need an example.
a lot of women should
I need an
not
example,
always
Glory.
blame themselves, because
I need
if
an
you're
example, Glory.
I'm coming.
Alright.
If you
Flooded.
treat me like a girlfriend, but then you're telling me we're friends, you're the one that needs to relax. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. It's
What
an
is he holding
interesting
your hand and
situation.
shit? Like, what is he? How is he
Holding
treating
hands
you?
is
It's not even.
basic.
Do you
What
know
are
what?
you
I
talking
didn't
about?
even want to like go into minutia like that. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Like, I think a lot. I don't know. A lot of how you experience any form of relationship is. I'm will still definitely say that a lot of how you experience any relationship is entirely in your head. I would say, like, from how you perceive certain things they might do, to how you respond to like the other people in their life. It's entirely like, where's your head? Do you know what I mean? And I deeped it then, but I'm proper even just deeping it now again and again and again. There's so many scenarios that just make me realize, like, even your friendships with people, your relationships, like, all of it is entirely like, where are you in your head? How are you perceiving it? Do you
Isn't
know what
that
I mean?
everything though? Like,
Yeah, it is, but nobody ever like gives relationships. People give the other person in the relationship so much like responsibility, and then forget how much of it is actually on you. Do you know what I mean? Even down to like being able to change the mood or change the dynamic from one place to another, whether it's a step up or a step down or a step sideways. A lot of it is actually it's there in your hands. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, deep in it.
That's deep. I
Yeah,
just deep that. But another interesting and beautiful thing with like music is not everyone does this, but you're one of them that do. You don't just stop when like releasing music and going to studio and performing to us virtually and in person. You've also got a show going in at the moment, the Bean Show on
Big
Platform B
Beans, yeah.
on radio. Talk to me about that. How did that come about?
That one is even a funny story, you know, because I remember I did a takeover for a show on The Beat London. Big up Georgia B. She has a show on Monday evenings. And she was like, oh, do you want to do a takeover? I was like, yeah, did the takeover. I listened back to it and I was like, wow, my radio voice is actually sexy. Like, don't upset me. And
talk that talk.
And I like and I tweeted it and then I like posted it on my story. I was like, yo, like I'm actually being serious. Like, someone needs to come and take advantage of this nice radio voice and give me a show.
Yeah.
And then obviously Platform B reached out and was like, oh, do you want a slot? I was like, yes. So that's like how that show came about. So yeah, the Big Bean Show is alive and well. Like, we've had 2 episodes so far, so it's still new. Like, it's a monthly show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do it on the last Sunday of every month, and I just like play songs and like occasionally have like special guests. And just chill. Like, it's definitely Monday evening vibe. Not Monday, sorry, Sunday evening vibes. Just chill, relax. Like, yeah, just the shit that I've been enjoying listening to from artists, mainly from the UK, but like around the world as well. But yeah. It's
So
fun
what
time?
time? Last Sundays of the month?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9
So
p.m.
after your roast dinner, chill a bit.
Yeah.
Put on Platform B Radio last Sunday of the
Oh,
month.
you're giving him the
Yeah.
late night voice, huh?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
you're
like,
giving the
you are now locked in to the
Cheers!
Big Bean Show.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. On a Sunday too, they'd be like, you know what? Forget the Sabbath day. We're gonna, you know,
Forget the Sabbath day.
forget the Sabbath day.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
dead.
And if people are
wow.
slacking, there's a playlist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a playlist.
Yeah. If you're slacking, if you go to bed at 6 p.m.,
Yeah.
you can head over to Spotify and the playlist is there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. With your EP Humble Abode. It was literally a one-woman studio situation.
Yeah.
You were doing everything for yourself.
Yeah.
And you still have that element today.
Yeah, like literally everything on Humble Abode was recorded at home. Everything on This Is Not a Film was recorded at home, bar one song. Mercedes Hades was recorded in a different studio, but everything else was recorded at home. Obviously, like at the time, the difference between now and Humble Abode is obviously I know a lot more producers, so I get to actually work with producers that I personally know and have met. Whereas Humble Abode was just like beats I'd found online primarily, apart from the one that DXVR produced, which was Stargazing, and obviously like he's my friend, so obviously I got the beat from him. But yeah, everything was recorded, mixed at home, engineered by me at home with Humble Abode. And then with this one, it was just recorded and engineered at home and then mixed by other people.
How is
So,
that
yeah.
though? Because replying to 5 emails is a lot for me, let alone mixing, recording, and
Do you know what? At the times between Humble Abode and now is obviously different. Like, I don't know if I could have the patience to mix a whole project myself now. I think it was a good experience to do it the first time around because it kind of gave me an idea for what kind of sound I wanted for my voice. And then it was only just a matter of elevating it from there. And it just kind of means I know what I'm talking about when I go into studio and I want like the mixing engineer to do something. But it was fun, like, and I still find recording from home like fun as well. Like, it's yeah, like I'm a bit of a lone wolf sometimes. So I enjoy recording at home by myself. It's only in recent months or maybe the past year that I've kind of got used to being in the studio with other people like frequently, and just kind of working with other people. But generally, I'm kind of used to just random times of the day, the night, just recording in my house.
and you're quite playful with the way you make music. And
yeah, like sometimes you'll hear me like even in stargazing there's a part like at the beginning where you can hear me like because it's like my little thing I do before I do my takes, like, and even like in bare of my songs you can hear little elements of like like she's keeping it deliberately like candid and like deliberately raw and just like having fun. Like I get serious obviously when I'm recording. I do definitely get into proper like no, let's do it again. No, but I do find it fun, and I do have fun. Dark Cloud was probably my most fun song to record.
If you record a lot by yourself, how do you get the opportunity to bounce off people? Like, bless you by the way. But how do you do that? Like, how do you bounce off other people?
That's
or do
the
you not
interesting
care?
thing. That's what's happening more now in recent times. Like, kind of just going to studio with people more often is bouncing off of people. In terms of when I'm recording at home, I bounce off of the inspiration of the music I'm listening to at the time. So it's
Or
just
do you
kind
like
of
compare it? Or
I go into student mode a lot of the time before I start recording obsessively. So like when I know I'm gonna spend like a month or so recording, I don't normally I don't decide the month. I'm not like, because even with This Is Not a Film, I wasn't like, right, April is the month I'm gonna bang out recordings. It just so happened that lockdown happened and I had so much time on my hands. So I was waking up early and just recording. But before that happened, I was just listening to a lot of music. So I take like a handful of albums and I just listen to those like obsessively, and then I just figure out what it is about those albums that I love so much, and then that kind of inspires me in terms of like how I choose to like package the ideas like and like my feelings really into music. So yeah, that's basically
what would you
how it
like
goes.
in a studio setting?
I'm
versus at home?
quite fun. Like I just think obviously like my personality comes out more when I'm in studio with people, because I'm obviously chatting with people and like just like having it's definitely more of a lively experience when I'm in studio with other people. But I think like when I record at home, it's easier for me to kind of proper just lock into just me and my feelings and just proper like get in the zone. I like to record in the dark, and that's obviously easier to do when you're by yourself, because if you tell you and the other person, most people don't mind, but if you're like, can we just sit in the dark to do this session because I need to record in the dark, then it's a bit like extra. But I guess my personality just kind of comes out more when I'm in studio with other people, because there's obviously people there to interact with.
that's sick though.
Yeah.
But I've got to go find a new yard for the plot,
Yeah.
And before I go, I just wanted to ask a favour.
Yeah.
So you're quite playful with your music. We've established that. We've discussed about that.
Yeah.
But we haven't spoken about a particular thing that you do here and there. Maybe it's more than we think when you're recording in the studio, which is freestyling.
Yeah.
So you're
Or you're gonna make me freestyle now?
just 2 bars.
Okay, well, just like a cappella or?
Because I can't beatbox.
But we need the beats.
You can bang on the table.
Oh, can I bang here though?
Yeah, you can bang there.
Oh shit! I'm
I'm not good at
I'm
banging
shook as
on
hell.
the
Am I
table.
singing?
Did you
'Cause
say you're not good
am
at
I
I said
am I
banging
singing
on
or
the
rapping?
table.
Because boy,
Up to you.
if I rap, it's gonna be shit. So I'm
So
gonna.
do you want to sing?
Yeah. Because I normally just scat. That's how I come up with stuff.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
It's up to you.
Alright, give me a beat. Give me a
See,
beat.
this is gonna be embarrassing because I don't make beats
Give me a
in
beat.
it, but
Let's go.
oh,
It's right. Collaboration.
It's the arm of a
Arenma, come on,
chair.
help your friend
Okay.
now.
I'm gonna give you like some bass lines on this
oh
side.
yeah.
Some Thundercat shit, and then you'll just lead.
I'm scared. Okay.
You're just hovering over the.
Can I
arm
just
sh-
say
of the
something?
arm
Whilst
chair
I'm
right
beat
now.
up-
Should I just do it? Should I do it?
I'm
Bring the table. Bring the
beatboxing in
table.
styles. Shout out to kbb.london. Get
Oh,
your
yeah,
nails done
true.
and that.
Oi,
Jeez,
oi,
what?
oi.
Fellas too, actually. If you're you know, if
For
you're a
anybody.
guy and you want to tap into that side of yourself,
Don't be
come fuck with
insecure.
Kitty. She'll get you
All right,
right.
cool. I'm gonna do the beat. Give me a
You're
beat.
still
Oh, you
tough.
don't trust
It's
me?
cool.
Is that how it is?
Respectfully.
Oh no. Break me, please.
All right, cool. Go.
Okay.
Because you're actually a bit scared.
Do you want slow? Do you want? What's the
Give me-
texture? Okay.
I don't know what to do about her. I don't know what to do about her.
I need to see Glory's face. How badly you concentrated right now.
I really don't know. Where's your head at today, tomorrow, and no place. I mean,
I felt that.
yeah, man.
That was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, do my little thing.
I'm gonna remember that. Put that in my back. Change of plan because I'm spontaneous like that. We're all gonna go view the yard. Thank you so much, Bina, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Let's put hands
you
together
make
for
some noise?
Bina, please. I think you're the second person that's freestyled on our show.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I feel special. Special.
And you did it
Silver
well.
medal.
I'm on my way to Hades in the back of a black Mercedes.